Good.
104.7 KCLD and Key of St. Cloud has free cash. Just be fast or you'll lose it all.
All right, so Kim, since you watched the video, you know before we even really dig into this contest that our jackpot this time is going to be between what and what?
2 and 3,000.
Yeah, so
Okay.
Kat, if you want to do the honors, open up that envelope. Just verify, please, that I didn't screw this up and that it is between $2,000 and $3,000.
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, so we're all dealing on the same page. Here's how free money high-low works. Your baseline right now, as we're getting into the contest a little bit further, has been up to 12 seconds. That's the clock that you have to work with, unless you can tell me one of the last 3 songs we played, and if you can, then I'll pop it up to 15 seconds.
Luke Combs, Fast Car.
Well done.
There
Yep.
you go. Your odds are pretty good if you say that.
Yeah, right. There's a good chance that you're going to nail that down. Now, off the air during that Luke Combs song, we were talking with Kim, and I had asked her, hey, have you ever played this contest before? And she's like, I did with Amos years ago, and no luck that time. But through all those years, did you ever find yourself just sitting in a dark room practicing because you knew you were going to get on the radio again?
Of course.
Of course,
Then
right.
it's gonna
Spent
pay off.
all her spare time thinking about us. I like that. So we know in 15 seconds that you've got an amazing chance at narrowing this jackpot between $2,000 and $3,000 to the exact dollar amount. We won't start the clock until you give us your first guess, and Kat's going to guide you from there whether your next guess should be higher or lower. Thanks to Key of St. Cloud, we're ready to put your name on this big novelty check. Any questions for us before we get started?
No.
All right, rooting for you, Kim. Come get that money. You will have 15 seconds to accomplish the feat. And like I said, we will not start the clock until you give us your first guess. So whenever you're ready, we're ready.
2,500.
Higher.
2,700.
Lower.
2,600.
Lower.
2,550.
Lower.
2,525.
Higher.
26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34.
Oh, no.
Love the method. That is what you can do. Some people don't know you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but it was 2548. People can see it in the camera. Yes. Isn't it crazy that they can see it before you can?
Oh, bummer.
There you go. That's all right. You seemed ready. You were good.
Thanks.
I just hope you don't have to wait years to get back on and play with us.
Try again next
That was
hour.
tough. That was really, really a tough loss. I was very much banking on you winning the money this time around. So I'm not here to rub it in, but good job. Hey, your effort was exactly it. I don't know if I would have changed anything. It just was kind of an unlucky situation. So next time we're going to play, we'll get all our ducks back in a row, and we'll play just after 7. Let's call it 7:35, all right?
All right.
All right, Kim. I hope you have a great day. Thanks for playing.
The KCLD Playhouse is powered up by Bradshaw and Bryant Law Offices, seeking justice for the injured.
All right,
Dang
so OPP is right around the corner, and this means other people's problems. I want you to think about this. If you go to a restaurant this weekend and you get a great waiter or waitress and everything is perfect except they don't smile, would you tip them less?
I want to get our caller on because I think there are certain parts of industries that you don't really need to cheese it up, but in her case, she's talking about a conversation that she had to have with her boss, and I don't know. I think I might be on the boss's side.
It's a weird spot. Unless you put yourself really in that spot. You're sitting at the table, you and your family, you're having a good time, but that waiter or waitress just will not smile. Would you tip them less? We're going to dig into that in a couple of minutes, but first...
Coming up next with Kat and JJ. Up in the
Paparazzi,
Playhouse.
round 1.
I don't know if Taylor is used to this, but when your boyfriend has a podcast, he has to talk about his life. So Travis Kelce talks about the day she showed up at the game. What was he thinking? What was going through his head? Coming up with Radio Paparazzi next.
Come on.
Are you looking for a school for your child? Check out the Athos Academy Difference. AthosStCloud.org.
If a mess of skeeters decides to use your headlights for a morgue, you might need a Sox car wash. If your bumper gets strafed